All right.
Read on. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
It says what?
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
It says the earth also and all the works therein. So Newark, New Jersey, as you know it, America, as you know, will be utterly destroyed. Because America is the most wickedest place on the planet Earth. Now, who out here is going to defend this wicked country?
Nobody.
I hope you're not. They enslaved you for 400 years, over 400 years, right? You're still in slavery now because they took your nationality from you. You know why I say you're still in slavery now? You ask 10 brothers what their nationality is, you're going to have some saying, I'm colored, or I'm a child of God, or I'm black, or I'm African American, I'm Afro-American. Think about it. But you ask 10 Chinese what they're going to say, and I guarantee they'll say the same thing. I'm Chinese, I know what I am. And see, Africans, they won't even say they're African. They'll tell you, because they don't identify themselves with being African. They tell you the name of their country and the name of their tribe. They will not tell you that they won't sit up here and say I'm African. But you know what they'll tell you? You ain't one of us, Kata. They'll tell you that Kata is short for cotton picker. They'll tell you that in a heartbeat. And the Bible prophesies that what the Africans and the Arabs, see this right here? What you gotta understand, this right here is true. The Africans and the Arabs, who our people want to be like so bad, and the reason why I say that is this. Because our people, they want to be Muslims like them stinking ass Arabs, right? Because they smell, right? And they want to be Africans like them stinking ass Africans. And guess what they do? Them Africans and them Arabs, they pimp our people. They don't like you. They can't stand you. And here it is, you up in their restaurants buying their food. You buying their bootleg DVDs and videos and all that crap, and they hate your guts. But they'll suck you up and say, hey cousin. They're only your cousin when they need something from you. Because if you are African, just think about it. Why is it that when Africans come to this country, they don't seek you out, but they seek their own people out? Go over there to Halsey and William Street over there. Go over there to Halsey and William Street over there when Africans congregate at. You try to walk over, what's up, brother? Hey, look at you like you crazy. They probably take you in the back and cut you up and put you on that grill they got out there. You kidding me? And if you are African, let me tell you something. If anybody, right, is talking about they're African, right? Let me see you set up this in America. If you African, let me see you start doing this. These are the customs of the heathen. If you're African, check that out. I don't see y'all doing this. What you are doing as Africans do, you get the tattoos like the Africans because that's against God. And if you do them, repent, don't do anymore because that's against God to put markers in your skin system, engravings in your skin, and getting those tattoos and all that. And you know how they get those Now nose rings, that's in the Bible. We did that. But tattoos and all that, you know how the brothers get those when they join these fraternities, they get those what do you call them, brandings on them? That's against God. The Africans did those things. And they did those things because those were customs when they worshiped the dead, when they praised the dead. You can't praise the dead, you're going to praise the living. You understand? That's where we get these customs from. The Africans. That's what the Lord told us when we went to the land to destroy all the Africans in that land. So if you're African, then this is what you deal with. Okay? And you got certain African tribes that when they marry their women, right? And I don't mean to sound rude because we're all adults out here, excuse me if they're children out here. But the woman, when she gets married to a man, they have to cut off their clitoris. You don't know that, do you? Do your research. So if you're African, these are the things you got to do. Certain African tribes, well, like these tribes right here, what a woman got to do? Knock all their teeth out and shave their hair off and walk around naked. Look what they're doing. So you still want to be African, right? Right, you seen it on television. They got shows you can rent called Mondo Magic. So you keep saying you African. Give me, what's that, Joel, the 3rd chapter, right? To show you that you're not African, because the Africans and the Arabs, where our brothers go up into these chicken shacks, assalamu alaikum and all that, they don't respect you. Let me tell you something. We'll go over to this store over here, and we'll go over to the one over on Elizabeth Avenue, and you know where they give us a lot of respect? They tell us, at least y'all know who y'all are. Go ask them ones over at that chicken shack over there. We congregate with them, we speak to them all the time. They know who we are because we know who we are. They give us the utmost respect. They say, yeah, at least y'all know who y'all are. What's the matter with your other people? We go to one of Elizabeth family, they want to give us all types of free stuff. Okay, yeah, they know, look, they don't act like y'all talking to the other ones. They know who they are, you don't. Here's our people listening to music that's killing themselves, man. We're not African, nor are we Arabs. Give me Joel, the 3rd chapter. What you got? What you got there, fast? Hold that for me, right? Hold that for me. Give me Joel, the 3rd chapter, right? And give me the first verse.
Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days,
And these days right here, read on.
and in that time,
Read on.
when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
And Judah and Jerusalem are who? These people on the side right here. The so-called blacks and Hispanics. Judah represents the northern kingdom, which are the blacks, Haitians, and the West Indians, and Israel, okay? And Jerusalem Jerusalem was the southern kingdom, which are all the Spanish tribes. From Ephraim, which are the Puerto Ricans, on down to Issachar, which are the Mexicans, okay? And all in between. Read on.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
And right now, all nations are being gathered, and that's where World War III is going to begin at. The Valley of Jehoshaphat in the Middle East, that's where it's at, is the Valley of Decision. Look at the tensions going on in the Middle East. This is Bible prophecy right here. And the Lord is going to meet all nations in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. It's being set up right now. Read on.
And will plead with them there for my people.
There, the Most High is going to plead with these nations for what they done to our brothers and sisters, the children of Israel. Read on.
And for my heritage Israel,
which are you so-called blacks and Hispanics. Read on.
whom they have scattered,
Whom they what?
whom they have scattered among the nations,
Whom they have scattered among the nations. Whom they have scattered among the nations. Read on.
and parted my land.
And what did they do? They parted the Most High's land. They called one part Israel, the other part Palestine. You see that? So that when they took us out of the land, they parted the land, called it Israel and Palestine. Read on.
And they have cast lots for my people.
They have cast lots for the Most High. You know what casting lots is? Shoot dice, draw straws. They casted lots for the Most High's people. Who are the Most High's people? Israel, the blacks and Hispanics. So what they was doing was this. One day, okay, what do you want to do for this big slave right here? Oh, you know what? Let's shoot dice for him. Well, let's draw straws for him. You get that family. So they cast lots for the Lord's people. Read on.
And have given a boy for a harlot.
And what?
Given a boy for a harlot.
They gave our little boys away for a prostitute. Read on.
And sold a girl for wine.
They sold our sisters, our beautiful queens of the earth, for what? Wine. Now we're going to find out who did it. Who are the ones behind these things? This is what we're going to find out. Pick it up, pick it up. Read on.
Yeah, and what ye have to do with me?
So what does it say?
What ye have to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Now Tyre and Zidon, the Most High is asking a question. What does the Most High have to do with Tyre and Zidon? Tyre and Zidon are African nations. So now the Most High is asking a question, because you got a lot of Africans now talking about they love Christ, but the Most High is saying, listen, what do you have to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? Read on.
And all the coast of Palestine.
All the coast of Palestine. Who lives in the coast of Palestine today? Who lives in the coast of Palestine today? The Arabs, right? Don't Arabs live in Palestine? Arabs are the ones, right, that are fighting the so-called white Jew in Palestine. So read that from the top again. Yay, or what?
Yea, and what ye have to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
What you have to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? So what does the Africans have to do with the Most High? Nothing.
And all the coast of Palestine.
All the coast of Palestine. The Most High wants nothing to do with the Africans, and the Most High wants nothing to do with the Arabs. You know why? Number one, they serve pagan gods. Number two, they were the ones that rounded us up in what they call black gold, because we were the black gold, and gave us to the Greeks, and we're going to read that. Read on.
Will ye render me a recompense?
You know what a recompense is? Like, are you going to give back for what you've done? For the things that they've done, can they give the Most High back? No, they can't. Because what they've done was on such a high scale, the Most High is not even going to try to forgive them. Read on.
And if ye recompense me Swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
And the Most High, for what they did to us, He's going to return the recompense on their own